Along with the final coat of clear that I'm going to put on these panels that are ready if the wind dies down, I'm going to do the wheels in white. I'll show you the white right here. I got some Duplicolor high performance wheel coating, which means it's just normal white, and they charge you more because they got some fancy bullshit label on it. Really, the color is not the problem. You can put any color you want on here. What we really need after the color is a very hard acrylic clear, and that's what I'm going to do. First thing you want to do with your wheels is take some sandpaper, like this, wet sandpaper, dry, doesn't matter. Go over all your surfaces and get in here as much as you can. Well, first of all, you want to clean it, I'm sorry. Get some soap and water and a toothbrush to get into these really hard spots right in here, to get into some of the tricky spots that you want to do. Now the way I'm going to do this, there's two ways you can do it. You can paint the wheel with the tire off, or paint it with the tire on. Now what I found is that if you don't think you're going to change your wheel or your tire and everything for the rest of the summer, then leave the damn tire on there. The reason I say that is because I've painted wheels with no tires on them, got them absolutely perfect, and then scratched the hell out of them getting on a new set of tires. So this is the best way, I believe. After you get everything clean where you want it, take some sandpaper and run it inside your drum right here so you can clean up any kind of grooves or anything in there. Just where your brakes ride. You can see where the brakes ride right there. We don't want to get any paint in here at all. Okay? Then what I do, and that'll be the, I'll show you in the next video because I have to do it myself. I have to do it with two hands. I'm sorry, two hands. Is I will paint one side of the wheel at a time, and I've got both sides ready. But what I'm going to do is paint one side. I might let it dry and paint the other side. I'm not sure. Kind of thinking about this. But what I like to do is take my tape, wherever it went. Here it is. I'll take my tape right here and I'll go right along the edge, under the edge right here, and you can do, you know, like 1 strip, 2 strips, 3 strips, just so that I don't get any paint on the tire. Then I'll put a little, you can put a rag right in here, it won't hurt anything, and it won't, you won't get any paint in here, and that's good. And then I'll take a piece of tape and wrap it around this stem right here. After that, I'll start painting. But you want to make sure that you have both sides of your wheels clean where you want them. And then I'll let some air pressure out of the tire so that I can kind of get my tape maybe a little bit under here. And it depends on how you want to do it. But you don't want to get any paint on your valve stem or anywhere in here. Like I said, you can put a rag in there. Take it. Let's see what we got here. I got this rag right here. This is too expensive to put in there, but all you do is put it in here like this, right? Now the first ½ inch, or I don't know, 8 millimeters, whatever, doesn't matter because your brake drum is not going to hit that. The important part is you want to get this outside edge right here on the wheel, because that's where it's going to crack out at, if it does. And you can put as many coats of white on it as you want to make sure you've got it the way you want it. I usually like to put on like 3 coats. Put on it, like I see, just the same thing with the panels. I put on a tack coat, and then I'll wait and I'll come back and put on a second and third. If I need more, I'll put on more. If you're using yellow, and this is white, yellow is the most transparent, worthless color to ever try and cover anything. And what if you have a yellow that you want to use for some reason, the best thing to do is to use a yellow primer. And I don't think they make that, but use a yellow primer, and then you can shoot the yellow over it, and it'll cover a lot easier. Yellow, for some reason, is really, really transparent, and it's hard to It's hard to cover any color. White is the best color for hiding any kind of flaws. White will hide it, and I think the white will look pretty good when I go to do the Pirelli emblems in with my ink. But you can see here, you see this tire was put on last year, all right? It's brand new. The tire is brand new, and you can see all the damn cracks in it. Every one of my Pirellis that I've got from Brazil is this way. Every one of them. It's absolutely unacceptable. These are Pirellis. Pirellis used to be put on Lamborghinis because they were so damn good. But cracks in the sidewalls, it's nothing but bullshit. Especially, you know, when you can see the nubs. It's still a new tire. See the nubs. Anyway, that's where we are right now. If the weather holds and it's got to be real low wind for me to do this. So we continue.